So it all started in June of 2022.
And so apparently it's a very wealthy family.
Once we made the decision to get married, I remember we had a phone call. I found out about his gambling addiction in February.
The Danish deception is one of the biggest TikTok sagas unfolding right now, and it has captured millions of viewers across the United States. The story comes from a 25-part TikTok series created by Onyeka, a Dallas realtor and former contestant on The Bachelor. In mid-November, she began sharing how her marriage to a Danish man unraveled into a multi-year deception involving money, lies, and a hidden gambling addiction. Her videos moved quickly across TikTok's For You page. Each post pulled in hundreds of thousands of comments, stitches, and reactions. As the series grew, so did the audience. People wanted answers. People wanted updates. And people were shocked that this entire situation took place over several years before the truth finally surfaced. Today we are breaking down the full timeline of this viral saga, what happened, how it unfolded, and why the Danish deception has become one of the most talked about TikTok stories of the year. According to Onyeka's TikTok series, everything began in 2022 when she met a man named Martin Fredsgaard Anders Hero. He was charming, he was confident, and he presented himself as someone extraordinary. Onyeka says he claimed to be a former Olympian, a member of a Danish royal family, and an executive working high-level tech job. The story felt like something out of a movie. They kept talking after she returned to the United States. They continued dating long distance, and despite several red flags, their relationship moved forward quickly. Eventually they married and settled together in Dallas. But as Onyeka later explained, their life was built on stories that sounded impressive but did not match the reality behind the scenes. Small inconsistencies started to appear. Questions about money, questions about his work, and questions about his background that never seemed to have clear answers. This was the beginning of what TikTok would later call the Danish deception. By the time Onyeka filmed her fifth TikTok in the series, she revealed one of the clearest signs that something was wrong. She had started loaning Martin money, and not small amounts. In her video, she explains that she repeatedly paid his bills, helped cover his financial emergencies, and supported him through what he called temporary setbacks. Over time, she loaned more than $30,000 of her own money. According to Onyeka, every issue came with a knee story, a missed payment, a business deal that fell through. He always had an explanation that sounded believable. She says she wanted to help her husband. She believed these were temporary problems, and she trusted that things would improve. But the financial issues did not end. In fact, they grew worse, and she later learned that the money she provided was only a portion of what he was secretly borrowing from others. This was the first major sign of the deception beneath their marriage. As the TikTok series continued, Onyeka revealed that her husband had been taking money not only from her, but also from her family members. According to her videos, he borrowed thousands from her parents, thousands from her sister, and tens of thousands from a wealthy friend who trusted him. Onyeka says the largest amount came from that friend, who allegedly lost nearly $300,000 in cryptocurrency after believing one of Martin's financial stories. None of this matched the successful tech professional lifestyle he had claimed to have, and none of it aligned with the royal or athletic background he spoke about when they met. Onyeka later discovered that Martin struggled with a severe gambling addiction, and many of his stories were created to hide that problem. By this point, the truth was no longer a suspicion. It was a pattern, and her TikTok audience could see how deeply layered the deception had become. Once viewers understood the full situation, TikTok exploded with reactions. Users flooded her comment section expressing shock, sympathy, and disbelief. Many asked how someone could hide such a complicated double life for so long. Others focused on the emotional toll and financial damage the situation caused. The series spread quickly through TikTok stitches, duets, and rape posts. People compared it to scripted drama. Some compared it to true crime documentaries, and many pointed out that it felt more like a Netflix series than a real relationship. The saga reached Reddit communities, Instagram pages, and even radio talk shows. TikTok users began tagging major studios, joking that this story needed a film adaptation. Comments mentioning Tyler Perry, Netflix, and Hulu appeared under nearly every video. And as the discussion grew, the series moved beyond a personal story. It became a TikTok event, a shared online experience that had the entire platform talking at the same time. Part of the reason the Danish deception spreads so quickly is because it taps into multiple genres at once. It has the emotional complexity of a relationship story. It has the shock value of a financial scam. And it has the suspense of a true crime investigation. TikTok is built for serialized storytelling. And Onyeka posted each part in a way that created natural suspense. Every video ended with a new detail. Every update added a twist, and viewers stayed invested because they wanted to understand how the situation could escalate so far. The story also resonates with people who have experienced manipulation or financial deception in their own relationships. Many commenters connected with the feeling she described: trust, hope, confusion, and disbelief. The combination of relatability and extreme circumstances pushed the series across the platform's algorithm, and it became one of the most widely discussed TikTok story times of the year. The Danish deception is part of a larger trend where personal stories on TikTok turn into major cultural moments. Earlier in 2024, another creator named Risa Tza went viral with a 50-part series titled Who TF Did I Marry? That story gained so much attention that it is now being developed into a television series. The same thing happened with Sola, a movie inspired by a viral Twitter thread from 2015. Audiences today are drawn to real-life narratives that unfold in real time. They want to follow each twist. They want to react together, and they want creators to share their experiences openly. Onyeka's series fits this pattern perfectly. It has the pacing of a scripted drama. It has the shocking reveals of true crime content. And it has the community engagement that TikTok thrives on. This combination has made the saga one of the most talked about online stories of the year. According to Onyeka's final updates, her divorce was finalized on November 4th, 2025. She says she is now working to gather information from others who may have been affected by Martin's actions. Her goal is to understand the full scope of what happened during their relationship and to determine whether further legal action may be possible. TikTok users continue to follow her story closely. Many are waiting for additional updates. Others are urging her to share documentation or evidence if future videos are posted. This saga has become more than a viral moment. It had become an example of how social media can expose hate and deception and bring widespread attention to situations that once stayed private. As the story continues, viewers expect more parts, more details, and possibly more developments as other individuals come forward. This is the current status of the viral saga and known as the Danish deception. As this story continues to circulate across TikTok, viewers remain deeply invested in what happens next. Onyeka's series has already influenced thousands of discussions online, and the impact of her posts shows how powerful long-form storytelling can be on social media. For many people, the Danish deception represents more than a dramatic personal saga. It highlights how easily trust can be manipulated, how quickly red flags can be overlooked, and how modern platforms can reveal hidden patterns that might have stayed unnoticed. Whether additional updates emerge as the situation gradually settles, the series has left a lasting impression on TikTok's audience. People are now more aware of the signs of financial manipulation, online misrepresentation, and long-term deception, as viewers wait for Onyeka's next steps. This story remains a reminder of the risks behind curated identities and the importance of accountability in relationships. This concludes the full breakdown of the viral TikTok's organ known as the Danish deception.